On Monday evening, Stephen Derry and his brother boarded a passenger bus in Nandom in the Upper West region, headed for Kumasi in the Ashanti region. Little did Stephen know it would be the last trip he would make with his brother.
Actually, we were traveling from Nandom to Kumasi last night. So we boarded the bus. We left there around 8:30 there, 8:39. So on your way to Kumasi, when we go to Wenchi, some are lighted over there, and then Techiman too, some are lighted. So we continue with the journey to Kumasi. We go to Kenkenso, Akomadan area. Our driver was on top speed. So, initially we talked to him to reduce the speed, but he couldn't listen. So we also kept quiet and we were on the way coming to Kumasi. When we got to the area I was talking about between Akomadan and Kenkenso, there was a barrier, police barrier over there. So they stopped the vehicle over there for checkup. And due to the top speed, our bus was, the driver was speeding. We couldn't control, the brake, or I don't know what happened. By the time I realized, it hit the car which was just by the barrier, and then the bus veered off the road to the bush. By the time I realized, it was on fire. There was nothing we could do than to also struggle our way out. So we decided to break the levers, and then on your own, because the fire started in the front. So we those at the back, there was nothing we could do than to apply force to break the levers, to force ourselves out.
Stephen's claims were corroborated by DSP Joseph Jesse Ajiman, the Offenso North District Police Commander.
And according to some of the passengers, the driver was speeding. They even confronted him, they spoke to him, he ignored them. When he got to the police checkpoint there, my men who were on duty there confirmed the same story, that the driver was speeding. They even signaled him to stop. He refused. He maneuvered through the barrier, and there was a stationary vehicle, Kia Rhino, towing car. He ran into that stationary vehicle, veered off the road, and unfortunately, as soon as it landed, it caught fire. And so far, 6 people were burned beyond recognition. And 22, the police and other people, their assistants, were able to rescue. They sustained minor injuries, and they were rushed to Akomadan Zion Hospital. And the doctor had just spoken to me that all of them have been discharged. And NADMO, thanks be to the Municipal Assembly, the NADMO has taken over the course of the treatment. So for now, 6 were burned to death, and 22 escaped with minor injuries. The vehicle has also burned beyond recognition, and the luggages that were in the vehicle were all burnt beyond recognition.
The identities of the 6 who lost their lives in this tragic road crash could not be ascertained, as they were burnt beyond recognition. This young boy, who was on the bus with his father, told Citi News his dad was also part of the 6 who were burnt to death. He has been left stranded without a father. Distraught Stephen Derry says his brother's death has left him traumatized. He recounts how helpless he felt and the seeming unresponsiveness of the police as the fire ravaged on.
Everything happened around the barrier, so I was expecting the police to arrange for fire service as soon as possible to help the situation. But look as if we were all standing there looking at what was happening. The fire was burning, we were all standing looking, there was no help. You got the point? I talked to them to do something about it, and they told me they called the fire service, they're not getting them. It was something which is not clear to me. In fact, my brother was inside burning, he couldn't come out. So we those around, they could have some help to take the situation at that moment. And we were all standing there watching the fire burning. The fire burned for more than 1 hour, and we were all standing there looking. So at that point, I wasn't happy at all. Now here's the case, I lost my brother due to that situation. There was no help. It happened at the barrier.
To the extent that per time sprinter ya esiwe
driver and car so mbeto so a omugina ho saa na ambulance bia ni ha no fire service pa na asifem Ghana ye we say we have to do something ye mpanimfo no omundwen ye nkwa ho bi na ye nyina ye nipa.
There have been several incidents of crashes on the N10 highway, which connects Kumasi through to Burkina Faso, and these crashes have been caused by high-speeding vehicles. A simple search on the internet reveals several reports of such crashes, with the most recent happening just a day prior.
There should be some kind of discipline on the road. You get the point? Because the drivers, the road safety, they're supposed to what? Do something about. They should entertain some kind of discipline on the road. Because the drivers, not all of them are qualified to drive on the road. You get the point? So there's supposed to be some regular checkup. You get the point? Because our driver, for instance, we told him to reduce the speed, but he couldn't listen. He was just doing, whatever he could. And this happened at the barrier. You get the point? He could have reduced the speed. And what I know is that we get to barrier, you are supposed to reduce the speed for checkup, then you control the journey. But here's the case, the speed even double when you go to the barrier, and that resulted to this accident. You get the point? So there should be some kind of discipline among the drivers.
DSP Joseph J.C. Ajiman advised drivers to drive with care, especially as Christmas, a period when higher numbers of road crashes are recorded, is approaching.
Most of these accidents are caused by the mistakes and negligence of these drivers. So if a driver knows that all the passengers on board his vehicle's life are in his hands and behave well, drive with care that he deserves, I think we can protect prevent some of these accidents.
The driver of the passenger bus, however, survived and managed to escape from the scene of the accident. The Ghana Police Service is currently on a manhunt for the yet-to-be-identified driver. Reporting for Citi News, I am Michael Chachu Aholu.